Sarah and Charli.
Hey.
We're going to talk today a little bit about what prenatal care looks like in the midwifery model, just to give you an idea of some of the similarities and differences and strengths that we see in our practice. The first thing to note is that we do prenatal visits on the standard OB schedule, so that's every 4 weeks until 32 weeks, and then every 2 weeks. We do a home visit at 36 weeks, and then we see you weekly until your baby is born. If you go past your due date, then we start to talk about increased monitoring to make sure that moms and babies are both still thriving as their pregnancy goes on, but that's the typical schedule.
In our prenatal care, we offer all of the same procedures, labs, tests, ultrasounds that you would receive in the more mainstream medical model of prenatal care. We just offer all of those procedures through the lens of informed choice, which means that prior to a visit in which a test would happen, we talk about what's coming up, what your options are. We provide the evidence on that procedure, answer your questions that you have about that procedure, point you in the direction for further research, and also provide you with an informed choice document. And then you go home, figure out what's right for you, and then you let us know, and then that's the direction we move in, at the next appointment. So for example, if somebody were to be coming into our care at 20 weeks, we would talk at 24 weeks about gestational diabetes screening. That happens at 28 weeks. Provide you with the informed choice conversation, and then wait to hear from you about whether or not you're going to screen at the next appointment.
And in our care, if we ever have strong recommendations one way or another in order to promote safety, then we make those recommendations. But we do honor that each person is ultimately autonomous in their reproductive rights and has the right to make the decision that is most appropriate for them.
Mm-hmm. Our appointments are an hour long, mostly so that we can spend time together to get to know you and to build trust with you as your providers. We really see each of our clients as a whole person, and we want to care for not only the physiologic aspects of pregnancy, but also we want to check in about emotional well-being. We want to talk about lifestyle. We want to talk about what nutritional intake is like, and talk about how we can best support you and help you get other resources that can really help you to thrive. So, of course, all of our clients are healthy and low-risk people, but in our care, we really want people to be thriving and not just doing well enough.
Yeah. We also focus a lot on preventative care in the prenatal period. A lot of the complications of pregnancy can be avoided by making interventions early in various ways. So we're spending time at each prenatal assessing well-being and then making recommendations for how to kind of optimize well-being as we get further along into pregnancy. And that's one of the ways that we keep community birth a safe option for people, is by making sure that some of the kind of scary things that can happen in pregnancy just aren't developing, and so everybody's low risk and healthy when it's time for them to labor and have their baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and our appointments, in our appointments, we welcome any members of the family to be present. So if you have other children that you want to have in your appointment, or partners, everybody is welcome, and we do our best to schedule you so that anybody who you want to be present can be present. We work late on particular nights of the week, and we start early on other mornings of the week so that we can accommodate work schedules, family schedules, etc. We really want our care to be family-centered, and make sure that everyone feels welcome to come be a part of this process.
One last thing I'll say is that we have the relationship-based care, and that's a really big part of midwifery. So we're on call for our clients from the time of hire until 6 weeks postpartum. So everybody in our care gets a pager number, and they can page if they have an urgent need, and they know that they will get either me or Charli on the other end of it. We know our clients, we know their chart, we know their history, and so we keep our client load intentionally small so that we can have pretty deep relationships with the people that we're serving. And that's a big piece of the midwifery model, is that really intensive relationship-based care. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we hope to see you soon.
Bye.